Hey guys, Leanne here on GradysMom, and I wanted to review today my NutriBullet. This is the by Magic Bullet, and this is the 900 series, which I believe is the most powerful version of the NutriBullet. I could be wrong, and there could be a more powerful one on the market now, but last I knew, this was the more powerful one. The reasons why I chose this particular model is a few reasons. One being, I really like the fact that it is really powerful because I wanted to be able to make smoothies and juices using things like nuts or vegetables that were raw, and just I really wanted that power. I also love that this is really compact. This does not take up a lot of room on my counter at all, and I really like the fact that it has the nutrition extraction, which I'm pretty sure that is sort of this blender's sort of little claim to fame. Now, nutrition extraction, pretty much the best way that I can describe it is just read right out of this booklet here. And pretty much it just says, the NutriBullet is not like any other blender on the market. It's 900 watt motor, extractor blade, and Magic Bullet exclusive cyclonic action breaks the pulp, the seeds, the skin, and the stems of plants we eat down into tiny drinkable particles, unlocking the full scope of nutrients contained within them. So pretty much it just says that chewing, juicing, or blending with an ordinary blender cannot rival the nutrition extraction power. So that really intrigued me. I did watch some sort of infomercials and reviews and videos on this. I was going back and forth between this and the Vitamix most notably, but I ended up going with this because it just seemed that it fit my needs better. Now, people who juice and make smoothies on a regular basis, sort of everybody kind of has a story or a reason why they want to get into this lifestyle. For me, it's pretty simple. I wanted to be able to make smoothies as breakfast for myself, because a lot of times I fall off the breakfast train and I just get really lazy and I don't eat breakfast, and then I end up starving by 10 o'clock and then eating like 2 lunches. So I really wanted to make, use this for breakfast for myself. I don't eat enough fruit. I definitely get a good amount of vegetables, but I definitely do not eat enough fruit. I definitely don't get my recommended servings of fruit every day, but with this, I will be able to. I also wanted to make smoothies for my husband and my son because my son is a picky eater, does not like vegetables and most fruits. So I wanted to be able to hide those things in smoothies, as well as get the nutrients that my husband and I need too. So first, this is how it sort of looks set up. It comes with a bunch of pieces. So it comes with this cup here, which has the optional handle. It comes with this one that was on it. It actually comes with 2 of these. The other one is bigger than this, but it's actually in my dishwasher as we speak. And then it comes with a smaller one as well. And then it comes with the lids for each, and then this one is sort of like an on-the-go lid that you can pour it out into a different cup or whatever you need to do. And I just like the simplicity of it. There's not a ton of different blades and parts and things to worry about. This is pretty much everything it came with, except, like I said, the one cup that's bigger than this one that looks just like that, which is in the dishwasher. It also came with this hardcover life-changing recipe book, which is full of a ton of recipes and just all the measurements, and it gives you everything you could possibly want as far as different recipes for different reasons. Certain people have certain health issues, so it gives you specific recipes for that. It gives you recipes for kids, for, sweet things, not sweet things, and just all kinds of different ideas for ingredients to go in there that I even would have never have thought of. So this has been really great. I've gotten the chance to flip through it pretty thoroughly, and it's a really amazing recipe book. It also came with this booklet that I read that insert out of. This is sort of just the user guide. It also has some more recipes in here as well, but it really breaks down and tells you all the different things that this machine is capable of. And then it also came with just this little pocket kind of guide, and then just more recipes, as well as it gives you a lot of information for websites, sort of to pretty much for the website specifically for this, for more information and more recipes and just things like that. You can also go right to the website for this company, which I will leave down below in the description box. If you want to watch the kind of official company sort of infomercial, if you will, which is what I actually watched, along with other reviews to help me decide on this. So this actual power base is heavy. It has some weight to it. You're never, ever, ever going to want to submerge this in water or wash it or get it wet. Obviously, if it gets dirty, then you can wipe it down with like a damp paper towel, but you never want to get water, you know, submerge it in water or scrub it down with water. You just have to clean it with a damp cloth. So this is the power base, and everything else, like I said, is just an attachment. The blade system, so it screws on like this, and then obviously the caps make it able to be portable. You can just put this right on and sort of take this to go, if you will. And then as far as the blades, let me show you guys really quick what they look like. So this is the other side right here, and this is the part here that attaches, this black part attaches on here, and then this is the blades right here. And I think I'm actually thinking, guys, of doing a separate video for a few of my favorite recipes. I have actually, as far as my juicing or smoothie history, I'm actually very familiar with juicing and smoothies and milkshakes and all things like that. However, I've sort of been out of the game, if you will, for a few years, because the previous blender that I had, which was just sort of a base model, I don't want to say cheapy, but it wasn't anything like this. It was sort of your normal blender with all the buttons that you push in, kind of old school, actually broke a few years ago. And for some reason, I just completely forgot to ever replace it. But I really wanted to start getting back into it. So like I said, that's why I purchased this. But I'm thinking of doing a separate video for specifically recipes that I do in this bullet. But I am going to show you guys one simple recipe that's easy. A lot of people have this stuff on hand, which is just a strawberry banana smoothie, if you will. And I'm just going to use frozen strawberries, a banana, some almond milk, and that's really it. So 3 ingredients. But I also wanted to share with you guys a couple other sort of add-ins that I've been using as well, because I've been using this thing pretty much all week before I left for New York, and then all day yesterday I was making all kinds of concoctions. I've just been using this thing left and right. So let me go ahead first and show you guys how easy it is just to do a simple strawberry banana smoothie, and then I wanted to show you a few things that I throw in as add-ins as well. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. Alright guys, so I'm going to use for the strawberry banana smoothie, obviously, some strawberries. These are just some whole frozen strawberries. I got some more here, and then I got some blueberries as well. I got some pomegranate. I have some dark sweet cherries in here, so I have a lot of my frozen fruits hanging out in my freezer right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get the strawberries in, and then the banana as well. Okay guys, so I have just under a cup of frozen strawberries. They are not thawed out at all. And then I have one sort of medium standard size banana that I just broke up into just 4 smaller pieces. And definitely you don't want to go over that max line there. So I am well under. And now I'm going to add my liquid, because you're always going to need to add liquid for this. So I'm going to be using some Silk almond milk. This is just the original flavor. And I'm just going to go ahead and get that right in. And that looks about good. And that is it. So let me go ahead and get this on the base and show you how easy it is. Okay guys, so I just screwed on that part. The blade is underneath like that. So I screwed it on nice and tight. Now there are 3 notches in here, and you want to line up. Let me show you. I'm going to go ahead and get this base on. And then if you guys can see, there are these little tabs here, and you want to line those up in the notches. If these are not lined up, so see how it's out? If these 3 are not lined up, it won't work. Now, I'm going to apologize because it is loud, but blenders are not exactly quiet. So I'm going to go ahead and show you in real time how quickly it takes all of this and makes it into a shake. So I'm going to go ahead and line up the notches, and then you're just going to push down. So that was all of not even 10 seconds, and we're done. So let me go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you guys how creamy it is. Yum. I'm gonna grab a spoon. And again, these were frozen strawberries. They were not thawed out at all, and look how creamy that is. So good. So I didn't even need to add any ice, because the fact that the strawberries are frozen, oh, this smells so good too. So yeah. What, 10 seconds, guys, I think that took. And you can, I mean, you could drink it out of here. I'm actually just going to pour this into a straw cup. and it's done. So this is, you know, a very basic strawberry banana, you know, smoothie. We all have had a strawberry banana smoothie. But I make this, my son really likes these, but I make all different kinds. I use kale, I use spinach, I use leafy greens, but I wanted to show you a few kind of sort of extra add-ins that I add in for flavor and protein as well. So let me go grab those so I can show you guys some extra little add-in for ideas for yourself. So 3 of my favorite little add-ins that are sort of out of the box that some people would maybe not even realize or think to do. I like to add a little bit of wheat germ. Now, a little bit of this wheat germ goes a long way. Of course, I can't open it with one hand, but it's just this really finely ground sort of toasted wheat germ. And I just find that 1 tiny little teaspoon is enough for me. If you wanted to add more, that's fine. It will definitely add some texture to your smoothie or your juice. And you can usually find this like in the cereal or the oatmeal kind of section. And I actually used this yesterday in one of the smoothies that I made, and I just put 1 teaspoon and it was really, really good. And I just think it has a lot of, you know, it's got vitamin E and folic acid. It's just really good for you. And it's just something that maybe you could even hide and put in your kid's smoothie. I'm going to go ahead and try it with Grady. So you do have to refrigerate it after you open it. So wheat germ is one little tip that I like. I also really love this peanut, it's like a peanut butter powder. It's peanut powder by Jif. There are several different companies now coming out with their own version of this, and it's literally, as you can see, a powder form with its peanut powder, and it has 85% less fat than peanut butter. And what I like is it's adding 8 grams of protein per serving. So it even says great for smoothies and baking. Now, a serving is 3 tablespoons. So whenever I make a smoothie, which, you know, I want to have obviously peanut butter, peanut flavor, is I go ahead and just follow that guideline. I add the 3 tablespoons to the smoothie, and it's really good. Yesterday we made, my husband and I made chocolate peanut butter banana smoothies. They were so good, and we used this. So you're still getting that flavor of the peanut, but without all the fat, because this has 2 grams of fat per serving. So like I said, you're getting all the flavor without the large amount of fat. So I really like that. Go ahead and check these out in your local grocery store. They have, again, several different brands. I've seen it at Target, Walmart, Publix. I'm sure Whole Foods has it. It's just a really nice alternative if you like that peanut butter flavor. I also really love using nuts in my smoothies. My favorite is raw almonds. I don't have any currently, but I'll have to pick some up next time I'm out. And I really like using walnuts as well. I love walnuts in general, so I always like to put a handful of nuts just for the protein and the good fat that it brings. And it definitely brings another element to your smoothie, because obviously, as you can see, with this just being strawberry banana and coconut milk, would definitely change the texture with having nuts in there ground up. So one other thing I wanted to show you guys is to sweeten. Usually I like my smoothies pretty sweet, so I use one of 2 things. I either use this all natural Kelly's pure cane liquid sugar. So this one has no high fructose corn syrup. It's just pure cane liquid sugar. So I literally do 1 squeeze of that. Sometimes if I want to sweeten it up, or you can use honey instead, you know, if you don't want to use sugar. Also, as far as the liquid, I use almond milk. You can use coconut milk, you could use Greek yogurt, you could use plain yogurt, you could use ice cream. It really, really depends. You know, sky's sort of the limit. I know some people that use apple juice. There's all different variations you can do. So as far as cleanup, super easy. I'm just going to pour this into a cup, rinse this out, and throw it in my top rack of my dishwasher, or obviously you can hand wash it as well. As far as the blade, it's pretty simple. I just rinse this off with some warm water, and then I just use a damp soapy sponge just very gently to clean this part. And then the back part doesn't really get dirty because it's just touching the base, so I don't get any water or anything on there. But this part's really easy to clean. All of this stuff here goes right in the dishwasher. Like I said, I have my big one of these in the dishwasher now. So it's just really, really working out well for me. I'm going to go ahead and unplug it and show you guys how much room it doesn't take up on the counter. So that's how much room it takes up, guys. It's very, very small. Very compact, and I absolutely love it. Again, mine is the 900 series. They have a handful of different sort of speeds in their NutriBullet and NutriBullet line. Again, I will leave the link down below to their official website. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I hope it was helpful if you were thinking about purchasing a blender, especially with the holidays coming up. I know a lot of us get Christmas money or gift cards, and I really have nothing bad to say, and I absolutely love it. So I will probably do a video showing some recipes that I do in this. So if that's something you'd like to see, definitely comment down below and let me know. Otherwise, have a great day, and I will see you guys all very soon. Bye!